Unmanned aerial systems, also known as drones, are already popular among hobbyists, but so far, the federal government has prohibited their use for commercial applications without special approval.
Now, that may all change in the coming years with the release of proposed regulations by the FAA. Channel 2's Dan Carpenter tells us more about possible opportunities and restrictions for commercial drone use.
This is what's supposed to happen.
Most people call them drones. Unmanned aircraft systems like this may be small, but they're capable.
There's a myriad of uses. Obviously, this can fly very low, very slow, doesn't require a runway, so it's pretty flexible on where you would, be able to operate it.
In action, this fixed-wing UAS was recently used to scout leads in the ice for a ship navigating Arctic seas. The rules for these aircraft are still being written.
You can spend a lot on them, but you can spend very little as well and have quite capable technology.
After years of delay,
I know the industry has been waiting really since 2007.
The FAA has published proposed rules for operating a UAS like these for commercial purposes.
But I'm pleased that there's a first step forward. I think it's important to put something out there and start the dialogue and move forward.
In brief, the proposed rules cover a UAS under 55 pounds. Operators must be at least 17 and pass an FAA knowledge test. A pilot's license would not be required. Flights would be limited to under 500 feet and no faster than 100 miles per hour. But an airworthiness certificate requirement is not being proposed.
This is one case where I think the feds may have gotten it right, where they're going to open the door for a huge blossoming industry to flourish here, where the entry into the market isn't going to be so prohibitive, where only big companies can get into it.
It's still not legal to fly these for commercial purposes, but the groundwork has been set. The government says it wants to maintain safety in the skies without burdening an emerging industry with regulations.
They need to be flown carefully. People need to know what the rules are. It does take skills.
But for now, unapproved commercial flights remain grounded.
Well, right now, the FAA is looking for input on its proposed rules for commercial drones. There are currently rules on the books for unmanned aircraft. You can learn more at knowbeforeyouFly.org.
Another ISIS killing has countries calling for international intervention.